And we're back with another episode of Let's Play PC Building Simulator. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. Let's continue. Hi, Melon again. Thank you for the GPU update. It was just what I needed. Unfortunately, I still need more power, this time for my CPU. Overclock it for me. And I might even add you to my list of sponsors. Can you see it now? Your very own 3 by 2 foot advertising space, max 20 words, flying high above the town. Who dares wins? Melon. Yeah, we can do that. Nah, that's a non-issue. Upgrades. Do you work with computers? My rig isn't up to the task anymore. My existing storage is a bit weak. Can you put it in for me? 4,000 gigs. Seems to be good enough. So 4 terabytes. Can you finish it by blah? I think clown emoji stickers would look cool on PC. Can you do that? I would also like sell out. So we want software and a customize. All relatively simple things. What does he have in here? Okay, he's got a big Chungus Colink. I can't believe that's actually what it's called. I'm gonna look that up at some point. What does he have? He has 3 terabytes. So he only needs 1 more terabyte of storage. His budget's $100. Just add another one of those. Or no. We'll just add another one of these. No. 6 gigs, because why not? Next day, boom. Alright. Everything is accepted, right? Yes. Alright, let's make it a brand new day. Just see what the electrical bill is going to be. I love a lot. Just kidding. Alright, let's do the upgrade first, because, you know, reasons. This dude wanted some weird shit as well. He wants an emoji sticker with clown. Alright, where can we put the damn thing on this thing? Put it back here. Alright. He wants 400 gigs and some free software. Because he's a douchebag. And he wanted sellout. Okay, simple enough. Overclocked CPU. $45.25. $45.25. We're gonna run a test before we commit to this, by the way. It's running pretty hot, but he's got the water cooling, so should help. Okay, looks good. Anything else, Mr. Melon? I think he's good. Yeah, alright, this is done. Easy as pie. Easy as pie, do or die. Make a save. And let's go ahead and have him collect. You gave me enough space, and the clown emoji sticker was a nice touch. Set all fans to eco mode. Hi, I'm Amy from Crikey Community Library. Crikey Community Library. Could you spare some time to help us out? We've got a public computer that anyone can use for research, job application, etc. But lately it's been getting like way too loud. I can literally hear it from all the way across the room. It's ridiculous. It's kind of important because all this is going to sound dumb. The library is haunted and the ghosts only show up when there's too much noise. I've never seen it, FYI, but people talk. Anyway, I don't know how such a small box is making so much noise, and I was kind of hoping you might be able to figure it out. If you can fix the noisy parts and make them quieter, I would be super grateful. Thanks so much, Amy Light, Head Librarian, Crikey Community Library. Set all fans to eco mode. Start because you use fan control program. You can install the software using the USB drive found in the tools section of the inventory. So that's cool. That's a new tool. Water cool motherboard. What's up? I need some water cooling for my PC. Can you help? Is there any chance you could hook my motherboard up to a custom water loop? So can you do that before? Blah, blah, blah. I think symbol stickers would look cool. And he wants cables. So customize that. Let me put it in there twice. But he wants water cool. Yeah. Okay. So yellow cables and symbols, and then a water loop. $1,700. It's probably easy. It's a Meg Z390 Ace. Z390 Ace. Z390 Ace. There it is there, so. So, water cool motherboard Z390 Ace. Was it? Yes. So, we need a Z390 Ace board. We're gonna need a pump reservoir. We don't know what the tower looks like, and since there's nothing major in its performance, we're gonna just go with the basic, bare bitch basic stuff. I'm sure these jobs will get harder down the road, so keep that in mind. So we'll buy this now, as that should cover what he wants. But we're not out of the woods yet. New parts are available. Looks like towers, processors, RAM, motherboard. And some more goodies. No reply at tomorrow.com. Guaranteed delivery by tomorrow. Interested. Got an important package and need a guaranteed delivery date. Trust tomorrow. Tomorrow is the only parcel carrier service that guarantees delivery by tomorrow. Every parcel, every time. If your parcel doesn't arrive, don't worry. After all, tomorrow is another day. Just look for these glowing reviews from satisfied customers. It's been 4 days, but every time I look at the website, it just says expected delivery tomorrow. Mark from Truro. I ordered this thing 2 months ago and it still hasn't turned up. Tony from Stanford. Is it true you pay for good reviews? I could do with the cash. Brian from Ponte Pride. Prices start at $5.50 per kilogram. Head over to tomorrow.com today to book your delivery. Whatever you're waiting for, there's always tomorrow. Notice all sales are final tomorrow. Delivery service LTD takes no responsibility for parcels damaged or lost in transit. Okay. Transit. That's done. Yay. Let's buy. I hate this back button. That's something they need to fix. It shouldn't have to press back every time I buy one of these goddamn things. Okay, we're at 36,900, so probably we're clearly going to be hitting that 30K mark that I set. And once we get that, we're going to build Probably one really good computer and a bunch of crappers and kind of keep maybe everything in the middle. Or we're going to just do a big build fest and get rid of as many parts as we humanly can, which is always fun. But we'll probably build one mega rig if we can do it. If not, we will set everything up in a specific build. Like, we'll have something ready, and we'll even see how much it is to complete the build the way we want, right? And if we can do that and do something really cool, you know, we'll freaking do it. And it's not too overly expensive, and we'll sell it. Or make it our new office computer. We deserve something nice, right? No, we'll wait to endgame to upgrade our work computer. I stand by doing that. Making it then to do that, rather. You don't see a lot of those types of solids anymore. God, they were, what, around for like 7 years, maybe, in a big way, and then they kind of just went over to the M2 sockets. Which is fine, it's just, I remember when those little guys were the hot ticket, you know? I guess what we'll do when we do build the other computers, we'll try to build the best computer first when we're ready to do some remodeling here. Probably in our best interest to do it that way too. It's 1080 Ti. What I had in my old computer, for those of you who remember when I played PC Building Simulator 1. I feel like I left a power supply in one of those towers, or two of those towers even. Nothing we could do about it right now. Well, we could go through everything till we find it, but I'm not going to do that right now. It's a big one. Alright, so stuff be on its way. And we're ready to make it a brand new day. And let's do the tutorial one. It wants you to set their fans of their PC to eco mode. For this we use to fan control, blah blah blah. Okay. Boot the computer. Like how it just straight up is like fan only program to worry about. Custom fan control, eco mode, apply, eco, apply. Not even letting us remove that. All right, that one's done. That's cool. So we need to cool and break down. We can make the fans work harder if we have the wattage. Water cool motherboard. What else does jack off want? Let's pay the rent. Okay, so braided yellow cables is what he wants. So let's get the braided yellow cables. Braided. I actually don't see braided yellow cables. That means we gotta buy them, I guess. It'll be fine. And so we need to have a specific color. I should look at anything we don't own, but it'll be what it'll be for now. Okay. We gotta disconnect everything anyway. Whatever. That'll actually help, but that's not what I meant to do. Okay. He wants the motherboard done. CPU block. Meg Ace. Meg Ace D. I should. Okay, now it's working. I don't know why it was doing that. And put in the water cooling. Let's put this where we can get it. Then give him his case fans back. I don't want to keep his shit. He has the money. Actually, what? 1,700. Yeah, he's got the cash. Fucking bastard. Actually, we can dump a lot of fans in here that we don't want. that we spent money on. That. Actually, that works out. Okay, he wants us. I think symbol stickers would look cool. Save. Nice. My weather is running a lot cooler now, and the symbol stickers were a nice touch. Made $1,604. So yeah, keeping your parts kind of on the cheap side is gonna give us some extra money. We'll have her collect that, and we're good there. New parts available. Yay. Software. Install Fall Guys. I've been trying to install some new software and hope you can help. Can you install Fall Guys for me? A reasonable deadline. I think I could really use a scan to... Okay, so he wants a customize, a scan. Great work on the PC so far. We're great work on the PC so far. We're getting close now. I've booked a band for the launch and everything. Just one more thing. Can you adjust the RAM timings and make it go faster? That could be just the push we need. To the stars, Milan. This is going to be a tutorial one, I'm pretty sure. Adjust cast latency by -1. Huh. Interesting. By... Move it all. And it's all out. All right, let's remove. It was hiding. Right. Again, like I say, guys, this is all going to add up to big dollars in big freaking ways once we get to that point of the game where we're going to need big fat. I mean, we're not at a want for money. So I'm a little concerned that there's not much to the upgrades. I was hoping maybe like you could maybe upgrade your storefront or something, but we're probably not far enough in the game, so I'm not going to assume anything yet. But I am hoping that there's a bit more that we can do with regards to upgrades, because we have no upgrades for the shop really. we've, you know, accomplished so much. So it'll be nice that when, you know, we do need the money, when we do have the means to really spend that money, we will. Okay. Luckily, I don't think we need any parts, so we'll make it a brand new day. All right, let's go with this one first. They want emoji stickers and a virus scan and falters. So they want any specific sticker. I don't think is what they said. So a raised eyebrow emoji sticker. So virus scan, Fall Guys. And the piranhas removed. Alright. This guy will be done. Get it the fuck out my shop. Alright, for this job we will need to decrease the RAM's cast latency. This reduces the time between operations, resulting in higher memory speeds and improved performance. Connect the cables to the PC and select the monitor to get started. This seems a little unnecessary. RAM. Okay, this area displays system information, CPU and RAM speed information for individual options. Settings in the RAM overclocking menu can be viewed by hovering over the arrows for each. Reduce the CL value by 1. This is the CAD latency, so the lower the number, the faster the RAM operates. TRCD is the number of clock cycles it will take to open a row and access a column of the RAM. When you reduce the CAD latency, you also need to reduce the TRCD value by the same amount, so reduce this by 1. So anytime we lower CL, we gotta do the one below it. Finally, we need to also reduce the TRP by 1. The TRP value is effectively the number of clock cycles required to close one row of data and open the next. And together with the CL and TRCD values represent lanes. So you got to reduce each of these by 1. Take note. Make a note of the CL value, as we will need this to determine by how much we need to increase the RAM voltage to ensure that it's stable. 13. So make a note of the current RAM speed as well, as this also affects the amount of voltage required. Here we go. I'm going to show your current RAM Corsair Dominator. So Corsair Dominator 4 gig 4000 hertz. can't type it in, so that's kind of lame. Let's do 13. 1.4. So we can figure out what voltage we need. Interesting. 1.4. Okay. Not too hard. We just have to think about what we're doing. So you reduce each thing by 1. Then you go into the RAM whiz, figure out what you want to run everything kind of at there, and then you can figure out the voltage. Okay. Sounds simple enough. Right? Just get that done. Alright, so let's go ahead and make a save before we turn our projects in. And then collect. Very pleased that the Fall Guys installed as requested, and I haven't seen a pop-up for days. Good. Stop watching the prawn, and you will live a prawn-free life and proud. Alright, did that. We got a fan. Set all fans to performance mode. Hello, the fans of my computer PC aren't configured correctly. Can you set my fans to performance mode, please? The green camo theme looks cool. If you could apply that. It's also dusty. So we have customize and we have a clean request. Simple enough. Build. Good evening. Good evening. I am the great Count Vlad von Lockhart. I am in the process of dragging my castle tour business into the 21st century. Would you believe I still use an abacus for my finances? I suppose there is no accounting for taste. Yes, I'm afraid my sense of humor hasn't had the same bite ever since I switched to decaffeinated. But seriously, I've been trying to ditch the whole spooky vampire shtick. Of course, it was a hit 100 years ago, but now it's bad for business. Castles aren't exactly cheap to maintain, you know? So it's time I go one of those fancy new computers for this place. Build me something special. I want double GPUs and 32 gigabytes of RAM. And because I am old, that doesn't mean I can't be hoodwinked. Be sure it has the minimal lighting. I cannot stand the bright lights. Thanks in advance. P.S. Do you accept gold as payment? Figure I should just ask in case. 32 gigs of RAM. Install multiple graphics cards. That sounds fun. Customer wants multiple GPUs in the PC. For this, you need to use a motherboard and graphics card that support SLI or Crossfire, which allow you to connect multiple GPUs together. Be sure to use parts only one or the other for the same job. Simple enough. He doesn't say performance specifically other than 32 gigs of memory and multiple GPUs at a budget of 1200. So that gives us a little bit to work with. Let's go to the shop here. We're going to go straight with Crossfire. And we're going to go prices. And he wants 2 cards. Okay, our budget's only $1,200, so we can't go crazy as much as we would want to. Because you'll just run out of money to do anything else. So we're talking these 8 gigs here. So let's do maybe 2 of these. And then the memory, we're gonna go with the slowest speed. So we're gonna sort by that, and we're gonna go 16 gigs. So the cheapest 16 gig cards are gonna be these 2 here. So we need 2 of these. We're the 32 gigs of memory, already at 830. So we're really pushing this. We want something with Crossfire. Sort by price. And we're going to go with a full board. I want to go with a full board. For sure. We're not saving much by going cheap there. Boom. Alright. Processor. I did not check what I was doing with that. That is an AM4. Good. Okay, processor. Cheapest one we can get from Ryzen. That's really cheap. Yeah, but we don't have much of a choice. That puts us at 1,000. Okay, so for this bit, yeah, we're gonna do that. For Laddie here. CPU cooling's gotta be the cheapest. That does AM4. Okay, so this will work. So we've got our memory, motherboard, processor, graphics cards, storage. Come back to storage. Do power supply. I'd want to do 650 minimum if we can get away with it. Case. We'd be cutting this close. 160 fan height. We'll double check that. I'm gonna regret not getting the bigger case. We should get the vampiric, then that'd be funny. You know what? We'll get it. And then storage. Price. That's, what's the fastest M2? 80 bucks. It's too much. 60 bucks is too much. So we gotta go with 50. And look at that. It's all there, and we have $5 to spend. Talk about nickel and diming, but we got him what he wanted, and he got not the worst stuff. It's a mixed bag, actually. Okay, so yeah. Let's do same day delivery and just do this now, because this will be fun. It'll be fun. By now. Motherboard. Processor. Cooling. Memory. Well, we did what we could. tried to screw me on prices here. $11.95. Nice. $32 GB and install multiple graphics cards. All right. That should make him happy. I do want to make one concession. I want to... City doesn't want anything too bright. So, power it all off. Unless we could do the color ourselves. To static, change to black. So what effect is that? Right? Let's just turn it off. All right, his rig is done. Oh no. That looks like it's gonna be a bastard. But we'll make do. All right. Let's make a save. So we will collect on this. Hit level 14, even better. We'll delete. Leveled up. Ryzen 12 cores, nice. Intel Cascade Lake. 4,000 RAMs, and there's all the parts. Sweet. So we only got the one rig tomorrow. Let's go ahead and disassemble these. Which is good, because we're going to have time to really do that, at least. We're gonna take a look at that fucking shit-ass tower in a minute. I have a feeling what we could put in there is gonna be hyper-specific. Wondering if it's because there's a wall here that I can't zoom out more. Meaning I should make the workstations back here. Let's make a change, huh? Put a build there. And make this the case modding wet bench, whatever. Okay, let's get back to work. Really quick, let's take this apart. At least we have tiny motherboards. Probably have at least one. Maybe two. Like I said, we're not going to bother rebuilding anything till we have some kind of hint that we got to do an upgrade to the workshop or something. Because right now, it's like we're making so much money off of rebuilds. I don't even think that money's going to be an issue. So if money's not an issue, I would say this game, it might be difficulty-wise a hair weaker. But more than a hair weaker than its predecessor. Okay, so we have a very narrow tower. So definitely we'll want to use this tower outright. For whatever computer we decide to build in here. Probably a low-tier computer. So if that's the case, I actually will take the fans out of this. Because screw this fucking thing. I don't like any case that restricts my ability to build. And I get the impression that this one would. And again, it's not as bad as like the really tiny little cases, but I have a feeling this is like a finicky, tricky, like fake looking, like safe computer to work on. It looks safe to work on, but I get the feeling that it's actually gonna fuck with us. All right, let's make it a brand new day. We'll do the one rig. Like that kind of computer I hate. With the fire of 1,000 suns. Oh wait, wrong station. That's right. We're gonna be working back here now. That's fine. Okay, so what do we need? Set all fans in performance mode. Clearly got to clean it out. Okay. There we go. You got to take this whole thing pretty much apart to clean it. As far as the case goes. We'll reassemble before we start any real work. Okay, what? Green camo looks cool. Yeah, we could do that after we do some software. So he wanted set all fans to performance. Setting all fans to performance. We'll make a save. Turn it in. Looks great. So, ooh, we got 3 jobs now because of the way we broke things down. So that's cool. We're not going to get to these this episode, but we are going to go into here. Again, purchasing more rigs. I guess it'll be nicer with this current layout. Alright, let's go ahead and disassemble as well. Now some of you might say, why bother showing this? I don't want some jack-off in the comments who's gonna do it anyway. Being like, where'd you get all the parts, bro? Why didn't we see you get all these parts? Hacksaws, total bullshit. You altered the game. No, shut the fuck up. Not that that's really ever happened, but you know, somebody's just gonna do it to fucking be a dumbass, because that's pretty much what they are. And so to avoid dealing with dumbassness, just show. And whenever I do simulation games, I usually show everything unless there's like a waiting period that's absurdly long. Like in maybe like a tycoon building game where there's just, you have to sit around and wait for things to happen. But beyond that, it's like, at least this way it's a little quicker. And I'm showing you everything I do. I'm showing you how I'm achieving all the things that I am achieving. So I will say my first impressions right now currently is that this game is a lot easier than the first PC building simulator, which is kind of a negative. I liked the challenge, but we're not quite at we're not quite at the point where I can guarantee that one is necessarily better than the other. We're not there yet. Because you could argue PC building simulator 1 is easier than 2, or is just as easy as 2 until you get to a certain point. Maybe they've stretched out the way the game feels. So it feels really easy early on. There's a lot more customization stuff we got to do. A few more things we got to remember. Commit to memory for repairs and upgrades. So maybe as we progress, that'll kick into high gear. I'm a little disappointed so far that maybe it looks like we can't upgrade the sale area or the shop all that much other than skins and the way it looks. I hope that's not the case. I hope it's not like, oh hey, there's going to be DLC for that later. Which, I get it for the first PC building simulator, but in the second you shouldn't be, I don't think you would want to do that. Now the game format's like, the different types, that's different, but like, I would like to see more function out of the store. Can we, be able to sell more than 4 computers at a time? Sell parts maybe in the store? I don't know. We've not really seen anything with regards to store bonuses and benefits. So I'm hoping once we reach a certain level, we could do upgrades to the store. Till then, we're just preparing for maybe that. You could argue we're preparing for that day. So sell off the broken stuff. Get rid of all the broken stuff. Okay. Case storage. I'm not sure why that's a thing, but whatever. Okay. So we've disassembled everything. We've got 3 jobs now in the works. We got 2 upgrades and a build. So soon we're going to be having our work cut out for us. But this is a good place for us to stop right now. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ActorStudios for more live gaming action. Because when we come back, we're going to knock that build out straight up right away. See if we can get 4 jobs at a time. See if the game balances that way. That would be interesting. That would allow for more work to come in daily and give us more to do every time rigs come in and then the like. But yeah, I am enjoying myself. If I don't want anybody to think I'm not, I am enjoying myself. I just get this feeling, this odd peculiar feeling that we're not quite there yet. We're building computers, we're fixing computers, we're learning new tools. But I want to see if there's more to it than that. So I'm excited to see if there's more to it than that. So, but we're still rather early in the game for those types of things. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ActorStudios for more live gaming action. When we come back, a new build and 2 other rigs to work on, plus more. Thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.